phone?
I'm holding it.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
So DJ, take us through it. What's the last few days been like for you?
I mean, I'm just living in the moment, really, to be honest. You know, my baby came. He's a junior. Oh, I cried and cried when I saw him, man. I mean, I feel like it's nothing like it. It's like, you can't describe the feeling of being a dad. So, you know, I'm just living in the moment right now, man, just to be honest with you.
Do you feel like a new sense of urgency when it comes to maybe working hard and taking care of yourself now that you got somebody to take care of?
Oh, yeah, it's totally different. You got a mouth to feed now, man, for real. So I'm out here working 20 times harder than I was at first. And I was working hard, man. But when you feel like you have someone to feed, you know, like your family, you know, you work harder. You feel like, you know, you got a lot to, you know, not pressure, because it shouldn't be pressure because I've done it my whole life, but it's just something I'm going to just fuel my fire.
I mean, you mentioned how you cried and whatever, but like, how has it kind of changed your mindset now, just kind of as a person? Like, how different has that kind of impacted you?
I mean, I feel like I've always been a great person. I mean, I'm outspoken, I talk a lot, I talk a ton. So I feel like I don't think I changed much, you know, as far as me being a person. You know, of course, to my teammates, you know, I've always been a good guy, you know, telling me when they're doing something wrong, they telling me when I'm doing something wrong. So I think I feel like, you know, I'm just the same guy, but, you know, I'm out here working even harder. That's the difference.
You mentioned the relationship you have with your teammates. I guess how much has that relationship with your coaches kind of helped you? Because, you know, a lot of them, they got their own kids. They're kind of able to give you more advice, I would imagine, than some of your teammates could.
Definitely. I mean, Coach Washington is my dog. He's always, you know, telling me daddy jokes and dad jokes and stuff like that. So, you know, I got to hear that all the time in the meetings and stuff like that. So it's just fun, man. I'm just, like I said, I'm living in the moment, man. He's an awesome coach. He pushed me to be the best, in the country, and that's what I'm looking forward to being this upcoming season.
If I'm not mistaken, I think DeCarlos also had a son not too long ago. I guess, have you kind of been able to lean on him in terms of balancing, you know, football and having a kid, because he kind of went through that?
Yeah, he was actually the first person to contact me. He's always hitting on me like, oh boy, time coming. I'm talking about I'm 2 weeks away. Hey, it's almost that time. 1 week away. Oh boy, 1 week away. And then, you know, the day came and I wasn't here. He texted me, man. He congratulated me, man. Just an awesome guy. I appreciate him, for real.
How have you been adjusting to the balance of, you know, being an SEC football player and being a dad? What's that just been like?
Oh, it's tough. It's totally different. I mean, you know, they be crying. Well, my son really didn't cry too much, so that's actually a really good thing. But this last night, he threw a temper. Like he had one last night. He was on one, so I had to stay up with him last night, and you know, it was crazy. But I woke up. I got up in the morning. I had no energy, with all honesty, but I got back out here. I came out here and I practiced hard because I know in the future he's gonna be out here trying to watch me. So, yeah.
How do you think that'll kind of impact your performance on the field in a way now that you're a dad? What kind of impact do you think that'll have?
Oh, it's definitely gonna have an impact. Just like I said, man. Like, you got a mouth to feed, man. And then just seeing your child after the game, you know, just knowing that he was there to watch his dad out there playing in front of thousands and millions of people, man. I mean, it's nothing like it, and he gets to watch me grow and, you know, become a man. Like, you know, it's nothing like it, man. I can't wait for him to see what I went through and experience their life, and I can make his life even better.
Got him